If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else online or offline grinding, make sure you hit up RoseNBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal CLYDE DREXLER. CLYDE is the reward for locking in, I think it's the Northwest Division, the division with the Trailblazers, the Thunder, and a few other teams. The Utah Jazz are in that division, the Denver Nuggets, and there's one other team that I can't remember right now. But point being, we get a Galaxy Opal CLYDE DREXLER. It's the Thunder, that's who the other team is. But we get a Galaxy Opal CLYDE DREXLER as the lock-in for completing this division. Massive shout out to my boy Bobby and Juice for letting me hop on his account, their account, to record this video. They share this account and they grinded out this CLYDE DREXLER card. I'm incredibly excited to try him out and see how good he is compared to the other best shooting guards in the game, and really in specific how good he is compared to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy was incredible. This CLYDE card is the only card in the game currently that I think could be on a comparable level to Jimmy and be just as good, or maybe even potentially better at the shooting guard position. I don't know if he'll be better, but that's what we're here to find out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what CLYDE DREXLER is looking like. So, CLYDE the Glide, 6'7" at the shooting guard position, is super solid size. 99 offense, 92 defense, coming with a 96 driving layup, decent post game. I think he's got an 88 base 3 and a 70. I'm not entirely sure what a standing dunk is base, but a 98 driving dunk is incredible. 86 ball handle, really good defensive stats, 94 speed, I think it's 89 speed with ball, and then 94 XL, also a 90 or 91 lateral quickness. So with the shoe, he's boosted up a little bit, but already as a base card, he looks incredible. The one thing about him, little low block, a little bit low interior defense. Jimmy is elite in those areas, and he's going to be better overall perimeter defender as well. So CLYDE, not going to give you as much defensively, but will give you more offensively than a guy like Jimmy Butler, I think anyway. So 15 hops include acrobat, aerial wizard, fast twitch, fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, post riser, slithery, ankle breaker, clamp breaker, hyperdrive, quick first step, chase down artist, off ball pest, pogo stick, and workhorse. So a lot of slashing badges, a few playmaking and defensive ones in there as well, especially quick first step and clamp breaker. Those two are huge. 27 golds as well. I do believe he badged out CLYDE DREXLER, so those include added gold badges, but he's got gold Bully, Rise Up, Agent 3, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, Deadeye, Green Machine, Guard Up, Space Creator, Bailout, Handles for Days, Unpluckable, Vice Grip, Ankle Braces, Challenger Clamps, Glove, Interceptor, and Pick Dodger, as well as Silver Mismatch Expert. In terms of the badges that he doesn't have added to him, he doesn't have Limitless Range added, he doesn't Killer Combos, Dimer, Menace, a couple like that, Brick Wall. Let me see if he did add badges to CLYDE already. Let's just check and see before we actually go into the game if he added badges to CLYDE DREXLER, and the answer is, let's find out. The answer is yes, he did. He added Rise Up, Agent 3, Claymore, Unpluckable, Challenger, and Glove. For me personally, I might replace Unpluckable with Limitless Range. That's just my opinion, but CLYDE is a monster on paper. All right, hopping into Freestyle. I don't know where the indicator under my name is. I don't know why that's not there, but let's see what CLYDE moves like. First of all, his size up is pretty solid. I think overall, he does look like he moves pretty well. Let's see what his dribble style is. I don't actually know what dribble style that is. It's not MJ dribble style, but it is decent. He does get a decent burst out of it, although not an incredible burst, but his release is really, really good. Oh my goodness, his release is really good. Like this release, this might be right up there with the best shooting guard releases in the game. Like outside of Ben Mathurin, I'm not sure there's a shooting guard in the game right now with a better release than this CLYDE DREXLER. I mean, J.R. Smith has a really good release. A few other guys at the shooting guard position have really good releases, and I like Jimmy's release a lot, but CLYDE's release is fast, smooth, and easy to green. Obviously, Hoff Clamp Breaker as well, and all of his slashing badges, he is going to be probably the best rim running shooting guard in the game, and I don't even think it's particularly close. Offensively, this CLYDE DREXLER looks like he's going to give you a ton because he's got an elite release, he's got elite badges, and he's an incredible slasher with great size, the shooting guard position as well. The question is defensively, how does he compare to a guy like Jimmy Butler? And I don't think he's going to be nearly as good defensively, but offensively, this card is so good. He's going to be right there with Jimmy as the best shooting guard in my team. All right, we win the tip, and let's get into this game. Looks like he's got Diamond, Luka, Zion, Dirk, and Steph Curry, a few other guys there. We're going to get to the rim and throw a foul. First possession of the game. Slashers like CLYDE DREXLER, you can play so brain dead with these guys. His free throw release is weird, but I'll say it's pretty smooth. It's pretty easy to green, so I'm fine with it. You can play so weird offensively with guys like who slash like CLYDE. You can just attack the rim and go up basically every single play, and they're going to make it every time. It's kind of ridiculous, but let's see what we can get going on the defensive end of the court. This dude's team is not that great, to be completely honest. Hopefully, we can get the job done pretty comfortably. And that is a horrendous shot as well. Goodness gracious. Push the ball in transition, and let's get to the rim, CLYDE. Let's see if we can get something going on offense. Why will it not drag back? Hello. There we go. Come on, CLYDE. Cough clamp breaker. Yes, sir. Look at the clamp breaker right there. Obviously, Luke is not a great defender, but Clyde, sloppy possession on the dribble moves, couldn't trigger what I wanted to, and he just blows right by Luka, gets to the rim, and gets an easy dunk to go to put him at 4 points on the game. Look at Dirk making a contact layup as well. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki, but let's see what we can get going on the offensive end of the court. And my dribbling is just not triggering properly right now, and I have no idea why, but it is what it is. Sean Kemp, please lay it in for me, and I missed the layup. Oh my goodness. We are struggling just a little bit. Do still have a lead though, so that is all right. Let's see what we can get going here, though. That is a horrendous take, and we're going to secure the board here with Carmelo. Beautiful. Now we're going to get the ball right back to Clyde. I will say his dribble style, it's not incredible, but it's not bad. I think he's pretty decent in the dribble style area. And look at the Hoff bully just bodying Steph Curry out of the way and getting the layup to go down. Love to see that as well. He's playing pretty solidly so far. I wouldn't say he's playing insane, but I'd say he's playing pretty well, showing off the slashing ability, and that's a great steal as well. Let's leak out Clyde. Come on, stop on the break, chill. Let's see if we can get a three-point opportunity here. Clyde, okay, his SIGs are not incredible. I will say that. I was hoping his SIGs would be a little better. And my, like, what is going on with my dribbles? I don't know what happened to that possession, but whatever. And there we go. Opponent has left the match. Pretty quick and easy there with Clyde. Let's hop into one more game, and let's keep it going. Checking out our opponent's squad, I see Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade, Del Curry, Tyson Chandler, and Scotty Barnes. I gotta admit, I am not very impressed by his team. Let's see what we can get going, though, with Clyde Drexler here in this game. Hopefully get him a couple of good looks from the three-point line, because I wasn't really able to get those in that first game, which is pretty annoying, but we'll see what we can get going. So, good defense first possession. Clyde, let's switch that on to you. Okay, never mind. Double teaming for no reason. We'll take it. That's fine. Good D. Yes, sir. Beautiful defense, and we're going to be able to secure the board with Sean Kemp, push the ball in transition to Clyde, and let's see what we can get going with him on the offensive end of the court, attacking through immediately. Is that enough space? I don't know if that was a very good shot. I kind of forced that, and we actually shot an early too, which is not a very good shot. I forced that shot for sure. I'm trying to force the three. Oh my gosh, Russell Westbrook, that was an insane steal animation. Let's try to take a little bit better shot though, because that was not a good one for sure. But attacking through Clyde Drexler. There we go. Yes, sir. Look at him slashing the rim. He is so good as a slasher, and that's the second game done right there. Let's hop into one more. All right, let's get a pick and pop going here with Clyde. See if we can get him a decent catch and shoot look or something like that. That would be super nice for sure. And we're going to get a decent look. I wouldn't say it's wide open, but it's pretty open. And he greens at 18%. Oh, no, that's a 10%. Or is that a 16? I'm not even entirely sure what percent that is. But regardless, it's a contested three, and he greens it. Smooth release, able to knock it down. That is what I wanted to see out of this card, is the ability to knock down that three-pointer as well. And off the catch and shoot, I think he's going to do an incredibly high level of knocking down that three. You know what I also want to see is his fade. If we can get a decent look, which we actually get a decent look, we're going to shoot the fade, and I shoot a slightly early. It was 7%. I thought it was a little less contested than it wound up being, but we'll live with that. He's got a decent fade as well. It's not normal fade like Jimmy has or some of those other cards, because obviously normal is the best fade in the game, but his ability to knock down that fade right there is going to be nice, because I think that fade is pretty smooth and should be pretty easy to green. Now, getting back in the pick and pop, hitting it back out to Clyde. Clyde, I cannot drag back. I don't know why. I haven't been able to drag back in any of the games I've been playing on PlayStation. I'm wondering if my controller's messed up or something, because I cannot trigger a drag back, but Clyde's dunk animations are ridiculous. I mean, y'all are seeing how incredible he is as a slasher in terms of dunking the ball, even laying the ball in, drawing fouls, things like that. He just does those things at such a high level. No defensive settings there, and my players all drop for some reason, which is very annoying. But Clyde is leaking out in transition, able to catch the pass, and he steps out of bounds. Why are you stepping out of bounds? That's completely unnecessary, Clyde. Watch where your feet are. Come on, my boy. Regardless, it's fine. Let's get into our offense here, or into our defense. Let's actually put Clyde on ball as well. I just want to see what he can do on ball defensively a little bit more if possible. Play this lane here. Okay, I pretty much gave up the back door, but this defense, this offense is not very impressive. I'm not trying to be rude, but I am not particularly impressed by my opponent's offense. I don't know why we're fouling, but whatever. All right, somehow we are down one. My opponent just made one of the craziest animations I've seen in a while, but dude, my drag back does not work. I can't drag back. I don't know what's going on with my controller, like dragging down or whatever. It does not make sense, but Clyde slashing to the rim is insane. I don't know why I can't dribble the way that I want to right now. My controller literally will not let me do a drag back, and I have no idea why. And apparently I'm pretty reliant on that move to create space. But regardless, his free throw, as we already saw, is super smooth, and he is incredible as a slasher. Just unfortunately not going to be able to create the three-point opportunities that I really want to right now, because I don't know what's going on with my controller, but I can't seem to trigger a drag back no matter what I do. Good board by Pippen again, though. See if we can get a bucket here with Clyde. We're not going to be able to go to that drag back, but we can go to everything else and see if we can get him a good look. And again, slashing the rim, Clyde Drexler. He got taken out of that dunk animation, but dude, I am so impressed by his animations. Even though he wasn't able to finish that one, his dunk animations are so nutty. Going to the corner, Clyde Drexler fading away. Let's see if we can get a decent look. And we get absolutely bailed out. I am not going to complain about more free points. CLYDE is going to be up to, oh, I missed the free throw. He would have been up to 10, but hopefully he'll be up to 9 if we can knock down both of these free throws here. We're going to be able to knock that one down. Oh, it was long too. Regardless, still has 8 points on the game. Good board by Pippen. The game's basically over at this point. He almost got a steal there, but we're up by 8 at this point. If we get CLYDE one more good catch and shoot opportunity, that'd be nice. I'm just going to shoot the corner 3. Okay, that was a force. Definitely not a good look whatsoever. His shooting percentage from 3 is going to be pretty atrocious this game because I have taken some incredibly questionable shots, but doesn't really wind up mattering too much. We're going to wind up coming out of this with a win pretty easily. My shot selection has been very poor, but we've seen, I mean, he can knock down wide open shots when he's got good looks, and he is an incredible, insane slasher. I don't know why I can't shoot on PlayStation here either. Just a bad performance altogether in terms of trying to create shots. But regardless, CLYDE still finished with 14 points on 5 of 9, only 1 of 4 from 3, unfortunately, but an amazing performance regardless. Let's hop back into the main menu and let's view the card. I gotta say, CLYDE might be the best slasher I've used all year. I mean, his slashing ability is insane. Wish I could have gotten him more open looks from 3, and I will say he's not quite the shot creator that I was hoping he would be, although he's not bad. And he's not an elite defensive card. He's a very good defensive card, but he's not to that truly elite level of a lot of like the top locks in the game. Obviously Jimmy, but guys like Pippen, Kawhi, Iggy, etc. as well. But he is still a very, very good card. I think I would probably lean Jimmy Butler over CLYDE right now personally, just because I'm a big fan of that normal fade. I think Jimmy also has a really good release, and I love what he gives me defensively, even if he's not quite the slasher and shot creator that CLYDE is. But I will say CLYDE is still an amazing, amazing card, and if you get this CLYDE DREXLER, you are not going to regret it for one bit. Throw him in at that shooting guard position, and he is going to dominate, especially as a slasher in my team. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.